Hello and welcome to Sangoma Society. Mina ngingumakhosi uNomabutho, and this is me sharing everything about the first ever Sangoma Society Retreat. So I received guidance to host a retreat about living in alignment with purpose. I was told this was to be held at my family home in Mpumalanga. I had no idea what to expect. I've hosted retreats with other teachers before, but never one on my own. And this was home. Homes hosted retreats, okay, but just me? Okay. And so I did it, just as I was guided. And this is what happened. So, meet our retreatants. That's Naledi in the yellow over there. Ntebaleng is wearing the pink cardigan. And I think you can hear my mom laughing with Andrew because she's trying to sneak in non-vegan food onto our vegan menu because she just wants to spoil everybody. And this was breakfast pretty much every day. Yes, home was comfortable, but we were there to work. Naledi Kumete writes, Makos Togozan, and greets us with a quote from Thich Nhat Hanh. She says, I came across Umakose on her YouTube channel. In hindsight, I believe my grandfather led me to her in a dream. Just a disclaimer, it still feels a bit weird saying that a dream led me to someone I don't know. But a huge lesson for me on this retreat was to learn to trust the signs, trust the feelings, trust the guidance, trust the intuition, trust yourself. So I trusted what I was being shown. Fast forward a few weeks later, consultation later, some self-intuitive revelations later, and then I received an invitation for a retreat, seeking ancestral answers to align with your true purpose was the promise, and I was sold. Not sold because something was up for sale, but sold because my spirit offered no resistance to this offer that was placed before me. I had been seeking clarity, and now an opportunity for just that was being given. Who says no to that? I didn't need to think about it. I was going. Fortunately for me, I had the absolute pleasure of traveling the 3.5-hour drive with two fellow retreatants who I believe were meant to be my companions on this journey, and without whom I wouldn't have had the experience I did.
Hi everyone, my name is Andrew and I am one of basically the first retreatants for the Sangoma Society Retreat. I had such an amazing time there, a time of self-reflection. I really did not know what to expect at first, but I think as we got closer to the time, I just started relaxing a little bit more. Umakhosi Nomabutho is highly intentional in everything that she does. It was an individualized experience where each of us kind of like went through our own journey, but then there was also kind of like a collective consciousness that was moving in that space, and we really were there to like help and heal each other. I don't know if I'm just very fortunate, but I think I'm very lucky to have gone with the group that I went with, and my perspective and just general things in my life have changed so much in such a quick space of time. So I'm very grateful for that experience. The food was amazing. We're still waiting for the recipe book. But yeah, the food was really good. It was also nourishing. And we also got to spend quite a lot of time to think, because a lot happens during that process. But then there's also a lot of time to kind of download. Feeling very energized. I feel a lot less anxious, and I'm just grateful to have been part of such a beautiful experience. I would definitely recommend that. It was amazing.
Did we do the exercise? Did we do the exercise? Did we all do the exercise? You prioritize napping?
No, I didn't exercise.
Oh.
Oh.
Honestly, I think the thing I valued most about everything we did is that we provided each other with a safe space. My concerns were met with love, patience, and understanding, and clarity, such pure clarity. Trust that you are never alone. I am forever grateful for the guidance received from Umakos. I don't know how many times I said this to her. I'm here with people I don't know, and I'm pretty sure I should be worried because of that. But I'm not. I felt safe. I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that I was supposed to be there. Needless to say, this was a retreat with a Sangoma. So, of course, we cleansed. And yes, we prayed. This is my work. This is what I do. I never would have thought it. But this is what I do. Ntebaleng Nkosi writes, Sangoma Society Retreat, 13 to 16 December 2019, Testimonial. I feel so light. My journey is still long, but I feel joyful because ikona impilo. I've suffered from spiritual ache and dis-ease for most of my life, and I went to this retreat not being sure what to expect. I had sought help elsewhere, but I was still suffering. It surpassed all the expectations I could have ever had, and I have learned and evolved in so many vital ways. Umakos Nomabuto, through their work and guidance as a spiritual healer, helped me on my path to spiritual health by 1. Helping me identify opportunities for healing. The healing gaps in my family and personal life were analyzed through discussions and work introspection. Their work was quite thorough. Their understanding of contemporary life and how it affects Ubuntu Betu as a whole is backed by a deep understanding of ancestral and spiritual knowledge and practices. 2. Aligning spiritual needs to practical steps that need to be taken in the physiological realm. 3. Their personality and sense of humor made the hard work that was taking place feel so easy. The accommodation was comfortable with many special personal touches. The food was just amazing. I do not think I have ever eaten this much food at any one time. The care packages we got to take home with us were very thoughtful to help us continue with having awareness of ourselves and spiritual journeys going forward. No amount of money will ever match the love and care I have experienced this weekend. This was an invaluable experience, and we were provided with the tools needed to live and thrive. Kuyaphileka, okuhle kuphela, makwande.
Or do you want to just do the one?
Yeah, the one.
Nagas can tell that. Oh, that's enough.
Maria's between and the engine.
Imnant. You.
I think
it looks so pretty.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Oh,
we need some ice cream.
I don't know. I think she wants to take.
That's so good.
Very good.
Yes, ma'am.
It cuts the sweetness of the ice cream, so the ice cream is not
Too sweet.
Oh, it's the one.
You know, like when
I
you
think
say
so,
one,
and can
you
you
take
repeat?
it back.
Yeah,
You can't describe it. What I would say, Oscar, like that's like there's a wall behind it.
Oh, it's
Hi, Tshepang.
That's the one.
And then there's the virgin.
You guys can sit. Wow.
This is the best part of today. Cucumber, watermelon, mint, and basil gazpacho. Oh, Stalai.
Oh.
I learned. Tota Mako.
Yeah, we learn every day.
Gazpacho. Gazpacho.
So next time you'll be the one making it for us. Yes.
Put him down the fast learner. So.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, but you know the heat suits you. You're not chewy. Like, you know.
We'll just carry you guys around.
That's why it was.
Over the next few days, we cleansed, we meditated, we journaled, we chatted, we ate, and boy, did we eat. The vegetarian menu was absolutely amazing. Our chef, yes, I said chef, made sure we were well fed and nourished and always full. We offloaded, we released, we cried, we dreamt, we laughed and laughed. We allowed, we asked, we received. I really can't begin to speak on my personal shifts that occurred during this time. A lot can happen in 4 days, people. A lot. It's a bit unreal, only because it's one thing to desire a positive life-changing outcome from this kind of experience, but it's something else altogether to actually have that life-changing experience. You'll forgive me for not going into specific details. This is still something I want to hold on to as mine for now. But I went to this retreat not too sure as to why here, why now with Makosi, and why now. With all those questions, they were answered and cleared. There has definitely been a clearing of a path. Uyakhanya.